Welcome to Pavitra Laptop Care. Today's topic is short. Which short? It's a CPU, APU, or PCH or SOC short. What is that short actually? When we call those things as exact short. First of all, what is short actually? In which condition we'll call it as a short? Some technicians says when the bias pin number 8 is short with the ground, then CPU gone. Someone says when coil voltage, that core coil voltage is giving completely zero impedance, then it's a short. Really? Okay, let us discuss lot of things, but very small. I won't take much time. Actually it's a very big topic, but sweet and short, I will tell you what is the short and why it won't work, in which case it won't work. Okay, see, the main thing is today actually everyone neglects the APU AMD series, so I'll start from the APU only. Whatever it may be, it's a CPU, I mean Intel or AMD or whatever it may be, it's a SOC or in separate processors. So what exactly is a short and why it won't work? Let us check. The main thing is the connectivity, the source to destination. See, here is the source. For example, this is the source and this is the destination. These all are the connected devices. The main short will happen when the voltage is connected to the ground. Means we are not getting any voltage which is directly connected to the ground, then amp will increase, then you will get it has short. In second condition, the particular connected device won't work. Okay, in that case also we can call it as a short or it's not working. But simply don't judge exactly, you have to thoroughly examine, then only you have to decide why it is short and where exactly we need to check. Okay, see, before doing that, before checking that, so just I wanted to tell you one thing. See here, stack up has given, it means the motherboard layers. See, here is the top and here is the bottom. Second layer is ground, here below the top and below the bottom ground layer. And next, internal connection 1, internal connection 2, here also internal connection 3. Next, the main middle point is the VCC connection. Okay, the main VCC will go to all connected devices and as well as PCH, IO and all smart devices. What is that? Smart ICs, APU, CPU, whatever it may be, SOC. Okay, the main thing is this VCC will connect to top as well as bottom. That is the indication here. See, when it will connect, in case because of any component burnt, if it burnt, then the track will get cut or it will get burned. In that condition, see, below the bottom, ground is there, or below the top, ground is there. It means it may join together. In that case also we can tell it as short. It may be because of APU below point or it's burnt from the any MOSFET or any electronic components. See, outside of the CPU we can easily identify, but inside the CPU we can't. In case of overheat, inside below the part of that CPU might have burnt. That also one chance is there. Or the ground part, the ground connectivity may be joined. Because of overheat, the soldering lead might have burned, might have joined, and because of that also it was getting short. Okay, let it be whatever it may be. The main point is you need to understand this one. Stack up means top and bottom. Below the top and bottom, ground part is there. Exactly center VCC has to go for top and bottom. Okay, so that is the concept here. The second thing is the short. The main voltage short will happen. What are the main supply goes to the device or the particular CPU, APU or SOC. Okay, understood? Once again I'll repeat, the main supply, due to the main supply which is connected to the ground, Because of that also we can call it as short. But simply we won't call it as short. We need to examine properly. How? The thing is source to destination. Okay? In case the APU or CPU is giving output, then this will become source. If it is receiving the input supply, that's called, here is the destination, source from where it's coming, that is the source, correct? See, here is the point, the nearby component which is connected which is connected series, not seriously, sorry. See, the series component, what are those? Maybe resistor, or maybe diode, or maybe some logic circuits. Okay. First, what you have to do is, first, for example, it's a 1.8 volts or 3 volts a short. Then you need to come to the end part of the particular APU or CPU side. End part means it may be beginning. In case if it is the output side, it's a beginning, or it may be input side of this, then it's a end part. You need to remove that component. You need to remove, in case I am telling, not all the time, in case you have to remove the component, and you need to check the short still it is there with the CPU side or this side. In case the same condition will happen CPU side, then we can consider it as a short, but not exactly. We need to examine other things also, maybe capacitor short, because of that also it may be giving the short. Okay, finally we can judge. Okay, anyway, the main simple thing is, here short will happen because of the voltage, or because of the signal, or because of the communication signal. The three things only will work in any laptop, that I already explained in multiple videos. Okay, see, here is the APU. These all are the connected devices. Here what will happen? See, SODIMM, it's a AMD. If is there any mismatch in between these, or connectivity not there, or connectivity with the ground, then we call it as short or not connected. Okay, then no display case will come, correct? So SSD, see here that PCIe 32 gigahertz, here the signal has to pass, and voltage as well as voltage has to go to SSD part, and here also. In case voltage side it has short, then we need to disconnect end of the part, which I told already. In that condition we can consider it as a short. Okay, in case the communication signal is not connected, or signal or communication signal is not connected with this SSD one, then it won't detect, this port won't work. Like that, HDD and USB and ROM, whatever it may be. So all the things what I told you, the same thing, because all devices, I mean all what is that, external devices is connected to this CPU, which are the CPU part, which are the connected part to the CPU, then the particular part won't work, because with these things has to be connected with the CPU, and it has to be communicated with each other. Understood? Okay. So now, which I told you, that what is that, voltage signal and communication signal. For that you need to use an Excel and put those communication part in that, then you easily come to know where exactly and what we have to check. See, the one thing you have to keep it in your mind, the APU or CPU may have more than 1000 pins, but you will be panic how we can check all the things. But if you want do practice in correct manner, you have to observe those communication things. Okay, that is the only one rule to learn properly. Blindly you can tell lot of things, but if you want pakka result, then you have to do hard work. Okay, see, for example, in Excel, see, in this Excel I mentioned total approximate, except this here count is 267 path I mentioned here. Maybe multiple of that, or maybe double of, or 1.5 of this I made as a short actually. See, now here one part is there, this belongs to voltage signal and communication signal. So once you make this Excel, easily what we can do is we can select the particular part. See, first I will take voltage part. See, I am taking the voltage part. These are the voltage, correct? This is the crystal. I'll take only of this, and one more also is there voltage, this one. Okay, it's a filtered. What those are approximate 108. These are there. See, the first part is RTC, correct? So which one is the first voltage? To know that, so again you need to come to the schematic, and here where exactly, see here what it is, it's power sequence chart. Easily you can identify which one is the first voltage. See here the RTC is the first, then 3.5 1.5 1.8 S5 state, and then it will come after, see here first 5 volts will generate, and next 3 volts always. It's S5 means it's always auxiliary S5, and next AC present, RSM RST AC present, DNSW and SLPs. See, then it's a 2.5 sus, here it's a 2.5 1.2 sus, and then 5 volts 3 volts 1.8 volts. These are the order wise voltages. First you come to know which one is the first. So first priority goes to RTC, then always, and then what is that, converted one, S0 state, correct? These are the voltage level. Till here it's a voltage level. VTT is the last one here, and core also last one. Okay, but it's a specified voltage I am taking here. Just one or two example I'll give. You can follow those things. Then you come to know where exactly the issue. Okay, so now again we'll come to the Excel. First voltage is 3 volts RTC. Then here we'll come and we'll search it. Where it has gone, it will come to this. See, this one is what it is, APU. See, 216 N0PN. In this, the first basic voltage goes to here. The main voltage 1.4 to 3.4 volts it can bear. Okay, the main voltage goes here. In case RTC section has short, then we can consider as a short, maybe this side or maybe this side. But if this side has short, then we should not consider, because it will be open condition. You need to check the beep this side. Okay, in case I'm telling this side, you need to check the beep. In case this side 3 volts RTC side will be there, you have to rectify those what are the problems, basic problems, then we can connect to this part. In case, see, I'm telling you seriously, in case this side has short, please don't do further investigation of this particular motherboard, because once RTC is short, then whole motherboard gets short, because RTC is the main thing to initialize the bias. Okay, so this is the main point. Next we'll move on to next voltage. Here is the 3 volts 5 volts 3 volts S5 control. See, just one example I will show you. Here such, here what is the situation, here is the voltages. See, these all are belongs to 5 volts section. What are those? Here PCI, DNSW on, sys power OK, susb hash C, so many things. If you doing this Excel, you come to know what exactly what are the signal here. See, these all are the signals. Okay, anyway, but in between multiple are there, that also I'll tell you. This is crystal. Okay, this crystal I'll copy and I'll check. If you won't get the crystal output, you need to replace the crystal and check. Then also it won't work. The same crystal is working in other laptop motherboard, then crystal is not faulty, crystal is a good, but here it's not responding. See, here is the crystal, here or this side, it's not responding. Then you can come to a decision, this has short. What are the voltage will come, what are the signal will come, there will be no difference for that motherboard, because it will be completely dead. Without communication you can't do anything, correct? Communication signal will be very must prioritized thing, okay? So what is the signal that we need to give much priority for that communications. So if there is no communication, completely it will be dead, correct? So next, here 3 volts, it's a S5 stage, S0 stage. If in case of S0 stage has problem, you may get all voltages but no display cases, it will occur, okay? So it won't work. See, alert, whatever it may be, the memory related or whatever it may be, so it won't properly respond. So next, 1.8 volts, what it will do? We'll check. 1.8. See here, SVC, SVD signal to CPU IC, the core IC, what we call, to generate the core, these signals are very, very important. Here 1.8 S5, the path, what I told you, that's the source path you need to check first. If there is no issue with the source, then in case of problem with the destination, then you can consider the problem with the CPU, correct? So here voltage over, now RTC over, 3 volts always over, 3 volts over, 1.8 always also over. What else? It's 1.8, that S0 stage which I told you, those things should be there. Thermal trip, 3 volts. And next, one more board ID also will come, this GPU IDs. GPU, which GPU it is, that ID also will be there. And here communication path, SDA, SCL. See, by seeing this chart only you can come to know what are the signal and where exactly it's working or not, that you can easily identify. See, in case of HDMI signal, HDMI is not detecting, then it's a fault with the CPU, then particular HDMI won't work, correct? See, the final result after what is that, PLT, RST, these signals should be conveyed properly. LPC buses should work properly, crystals should work properly. And next, see, the clock request from the RAM side or whatever it may be, that should be work properly. RSM, RST 100% should work. So these all are voltage related signals. In one word, I can tell you, these all are voltage related signals. You need to check the problem with the source or destination. In case of source or destination with the CPU, then CPU is not working or faulty, easily you can identify. Next, if I take signal level, then these all are will come, that crystal HD, ACL, those things will come. And in case of particular, see, 1 minute, I'll tell you one more thing, some logic or whatever it may be, balloon, see, we learn these kind of things, display related, EDP related. You won't get backlight LED or display things. You can get the display in HDMI but not EDP. That also EDP section has problem or issue. See, one thing you come to know, the main CPU or APU or SOC or PCH, whatever it may be, those all have blocks. So what are those blocks? Already explained in multiple videos. Please go ahead with those videos. And here also again and again I am mentioning the particular block not receiving any signals or inside only it has fault, then we can consider it as a faulty APU or CPU or PCH, whatever it may be. Okay, please don't judge blindly. The APU has short. The final conclusion I am doing here, these all are the signal, just an APU side I am telling. See, this particular APU has this much of signals, okay, approximate 267 signals. Even multiple also is there, but I made it as a 1. See here, it's 0 to 7, 0 to 63. Okay, this is a memory related one. So please don't judge blindly. The voltages, what are those? RTC voltage 3 volts always, 3 volts S0 stage, S5 stage, and converted voltages even 1.8 always, 1.8 S5 stage, S0 stage or converted one, and the communication path SDACL, and crystal also is the communication path. Without sinusoidals we can't do anything, correct? So in that case, the problem from the CPU side, then only you need to consider it as short. Okay, if you have any doubt, so please put it in comment. I'll try to solve it. Or if you know any extra things, so please put it in comment. That's it. Thank you very much.